What is up, everybody? My name is Tonny and I'm here with another Warframe guide video. In this video we will be looking at the Umbral Mesa Prime Hybrid. What that means is we will look at different Warframe abilities out there that would definitely work with Mesa Prime. So let's get right into it right now. I only got one build for you guys, and this build allows you guys to use the Peacekeeper as much as possible, as long as possible, as many times as possible, and replacing the first ability with the War, which does faction damage, not damage like Serration or your shooting gallery, but just faction damage itself. It's like adding in a Prime Bane Infested or a Grineer or whatever inside your Peacekeeper. So I have the Aura mod here with Pistol Amp. You guys can replace this with Growing Power if you guys want to. Mesa's Waltz. This is optional, but I think this is actually pretty nice for Mesa since you're going to be moving around a lot in most of the missions you play in. So many of you guys are wondering why I have negative range on Mesa. Well, when it comes to gun jamming, it doesn't really matter that much because most of the time I am one-shotting or two-shotting enemies before they even shoot at me. And if they do shoot at me, well, guess what? I do have Shattered Shield to protect me. For engine conversion, you guys do not need to have this. You guys can swap out the mod for Transient Fortitude if you guys want to. So here are the stats for Peacekeeper with engine conversion. If I swap it out with Transient Fortitude, stats don't really have a negative impact on it. So again, you guys can replace engine conversion with Transient Fortitude if you guys want. For the Arcanes, when it comes to it, Arcane Velocity is a must-have. 99% or 90% of the time you will proc this and you will definitely get the fire rate and continuously get the fire rate as long as you keep firing. For the Arcane Precision, there's two ways to proc this. One is to have a chance on Peacekeeper to proc it, and that's like 50 to 75% chance of procking this. There is the build for the Regulators Prime. When it comes to the mods here, obviously these, well, 6 out of 8 of these mods are pretty nice, including Magnum Force. But when it comes to the last two, which is Prime Heated Charge and Hollow Point, you guys can replace them with Pathogen Rounds or Compulsion or Corrosive, or Pathogen Rounds and Deep Freeze or Viral, or you can replace the Hollow Point with Auger Pack if you guys want more damage, or Pummel if you guys want damage, or if you guys want Fire Rate. Anemic Agility is also pretty nice, but I think that's a little bit redundant since you have Arcane Velocity. Or you guys can replace this mod whatever you guys want, it's up to you. But I think Hollow Point is pretty nice for the critical damage. When it comes to the Prime Heated Charge, again, it's pretty nice for the damage as well. Because the status mods on this build is terrible. Let's say you want to put a 60-60 status chance mod on this. I mean, the status you get is pretty little. It's like 16. It's not really worth putting status chance into this build. Just go for damage and you should one-shot almost everything. Kill everything pretty quickly. Alright, so I'm going to show you an example of this with all the engine conversion procs and with the Arcane Precision. Go a little bit closer. This is with the Prime Heated Charge with the Hollow Points. And everyone's already dead already. Okay, so you guys have seen what War can do on Mesa, but what about other abilities? Well, any other damage abilities would work, as well as maybe some CC if you guys need CC, but with my build, you don't definitely need CC at all. But I do have a second and third pick abilities you guys can use on Mesa, and that will be the Eclipse for the second pick here, for the 200% extra damage if you guys stand in the light. Otherwise, you get the damage reduction of 95%, which in theory can override on the Shattered Shield. The duration will be at 48 seconds. The third pick will be the Shock Trooper or Smite Infusion, both dealing 233% damage boost, as well as the 78 seconds duration, which is great. They act as a mod, so keep in mind about that. But what about other abilities that will work with Mesa that is not damaging or whatever? Well, I do have Quiver's Cloak, and the Quiver from Ivaro, when you guys cloak yourself, obviously enemies won't be able to know where you are, and you guys can literally just shoot at everybody without taking damage. That's one way to not take damage at all. Elemental Ward. It's up to you guys on what element you guys want on the Elemental Ward. And the third would be a Dispensary for the energy. That is it for this video, you guys. Hopefully you guys like this video. If you guys do, give it a like. Subscribe to support my channel. Thank you guys for watching.